Hi everyone, welcome to my channel, Maths Made Easy with Terry in 10 minutes. So we'll be talking about the product law, which is going to be the first law in the series. Before you proceed, our advice that you review the laws of indices. It's very important that you review the laws of indices before you come to this law. All right, and also don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and also click the notification bell so that when I post new videos, you'll be the first person to know. All right, let's get straight to it. So in the product law, basically in this rule, the multiplication of two exponential function is equal to the sum of their individual powers, okay? So basically, if you have two exponential function and you're multiplying them together, what you just do is that you add the powers together. And because I'm aware some of you do take notes, I'm gonna write what I just said. So so in this rule, all right, the multiplication of two exponents or I can say two exponential function. Okay, the multiplication of two exponential function is equal to the sum of their individual powers. Okay, so that's what I'm trying to say. So the multiplication, okay, when you're multiplying, it's equal to the sum. So what we mean sum, we mean adding, okay? You're basically adding the two powers. So like I always say, I always have my three rules or my steps so that when you're coming back to look at it, it will help you to know how we solve the question. So the first thing you have to do is that you have to ensure that the base must be an exponential function. Okay, so the base must be an exponential function. Then when you've verified and ascertained that the base are exponential function, the next thing that you now do is that you just add the individual powers together. Okay. Then after that, number three, you then what? You then simplify as needed. Okay. So what I'm saying is that if, for instance, we have exponential a multiplied by exponential b is going to be equal to exponential. You add, because you can see that both of them, the base, they have exponential function base. Then you now add the powers together, and that will give you a plus b, and that will be the answer for that. Okay. So if you're multiplying two exponential function, what you just do, you add the powers together. All right. So let's pick an example. Let's say we have, from the top of my head, we have exponential 3 multiplied by exponential 2, okay? And that will give you, you can see in this case that they are having the same exponential base. So you can add the powers together. So be exponential 3 plus 2, and that'll give you exponential of what? 5, okay? Now, number 2, let's just assume we have exponential 3x exponential 4. So remember I told you in the previous video that there's also, when you see it like this, it's also multiplication. So it's going to give us exponential 3x plus 4, okay? And also, one of the things you need to know as well is that because I said you have to multiply and you can add, you can also go back. So basically what I'm saying is that it's more of like a cyclical nature. So that means exponential a multiplied by exponential b is the same thing as giving you exponential a plus b. And also exponential a plus b can be broken down to give you that. Is that making sense? So you can go back and forth. So it does not have to be only multiplication when you have it in addition format like this. You can also convert it back to the individual form depending on the question, because in some questions you have to break it down In some questions, you have to leave it like that. So depending how you want to answer the question will not determine which form you will apply. But basically, the product law is that you need to add them together. So for instance, if you have exponential 4x, okay, I can also break this down to be exponential 4 multiplied by exponential what? X. Okay, and that is that. Okay, so please, you can go to the worksheet or go to the textbook and practice more questions that have the product law. So basically, the base must both be exponentials, and then you add the powers what? Together. All right, so that'll be that for the first product, first law. The next one we'll be going to now will be the division law. All right, so we're going to the division law now. So I'm going to see you soon. Don't forget to subscribe and click notification bell. So when I post new videos, you'll be the first person to know. So I'll see you soon, okay?